This morning, the Boulder community is reeling after a terror attack over the weekend. A peaceful crowd gathered on the Pearl Street Mall in Boulder, ambushed with a firebomb and makeshift flamethrower. Right now, we know 8 people were hurt in yesterday's attack. The horror is being described by Colorado's leaders as a hate crime. The FBI calls it an act of terrorism as well. The attack happened on the beginning of the Jewish holiday of Shavuot. It's marked with the reading of the Torah.
Yeah, the peaceful crowd was gathered on the Pearl Street Mall there in Boulder to bring attention to hostages held by Hamas. This morning, our crews are learning more about that suspect, and we're hearing from witnesses who saw the attack happen in real time, as well as speaking with Jewish leaders who organized the march. We're going to start with 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez, who joins us live from Boulder. Brianna, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. So we know the attack happened around 1:30 yesterday afternoon outside of the Boulder courthouse. It's actually right over my shoulder here. We know that this was a very active scene. According to Boulder police, they are saying that 8 people were attacked and injured, and at least 1 person has critical injuries. We know from police that it was 4 men and 4 women, all between the ages of 52 and 88. Now, at the time of the attack, the volunteer group Run for Their Lives, they were holding their weekly demonstration to bring attention to hostages held by Hamas. According to an organizer with the group, when they arrived to the courthouse, there was a man waiting there with bottles, and then moments later, the suspect threw those bottles into the crowd. Now, the FBA, they held a press conference yesterday. They said that the suspect used a makeshift flamethrower to hurt people. Now, multiple people were burned, including 1 woman who was badly burned and had to roll onto the ground to put the fire out. Witnesses say the suspect was yelling "Free Palestine" during the attack. Now, people did rush to help out these victims. You're going to hear from some of them here in the next 30 minutes right here on KTVD. But for now, let's send things over to Lauren Scafidi. She is looking into the suspect's background. Hey, good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Brianna. Investigators say the suspect is 45-year-old Mohammed Sabri Solomon. According to the White House, he is from Egypt and he came to the U.S. on a visa. He overstayed that visa and he got a work permit. Now, it's not clear if that lapsed. Records show that Solomon lived in Colorado Springs. The FBI actually raided a home in the Cimarron Hills neighborhood. Neighbors tell our sister station it's a family-oriented neighborhood. Officials say the investigation is still early, but it does look like he acted alone and that he does not belong to a specific group. Solomon was booked into the Boulder County Jail yesterday on multiple felony charges. He's being held on a $10 million bond and he's due back in court at 1:30 today. Before yesterday, Solomon had no criminal record in Colorado. Live in the studio, Lauren Scafidi, 9 News.
Lauren, thank you. We're also learning more about the members of the Jewish community who were targeted.
Yeah, 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon is joining us live from Pearl Street Mall this morning. Courtney, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jordan and Corey. A man who is an organizer with that group Run for Their Lives says he believes the man who attacked them scouted out their group and then waited for them. For the last year and a half, every single week, Omer says their group walks peacefully to raise awareness about hostages being held by Hamas. He says they don't chant, they're nonviolent, and they're also not political. They simply walk with their posters each week to raise awareness. He says they were finishing up their walk by the Boulder County Courthouse when they were attacked. Omer says his main concern was pulling people out of the fire.
What happened today that someone waited for us over there, targeted our group. I've been waiting and prepare Molotov cocktail and gasoline to attack us. So as we set up our group, he threw Molotov cocktail at us from the side.
Omer says despite this attack, he still wants to continue advocating for the voices of those hostages. Live in Boulder, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
All right, Courtney, thank you. We will continue to follow this breaking news all morning long and throughout the day. You can stream our coverage anytime on 9 News Plus. Download on your TV, watch for free.